I am so sorry about that. So my so the computer just like shut off, so I'm gonna have to redo this. But worth a shot. At least I survived through the first one. Um, so as I was saying, I'm gonna be playing the waltz for you guys. So if anybody want to jump on right now, now's the time. I'm just getting everyone on here right now. All right. So now I'm gonna be playing the waltz for you guys. If anybody want to jump on right now, now is the time. Okay, I lost my place, but that was the waltz. As you can see, that was book 2 of Shizuki. Um, so now I'm gonna be redoing this again until hey, someone jumped on. Yay. Um, First, I'm going to be doing tonalization, and then I'm going to be explaining to what I'm going to be doing again because I don't know if my live stream went through or not. So tonalization for G minor and C minor for the next song, Bore. Excuse me. My saliva went down the wrong pipe. Okay. Yeah, sure. I can play Sandy Boys. First, I gotta finish the scale, but then I'll play Sandy Boys for you. So that was G minor and C minor for Violin Book 2. And now I gotta get Sandy Boys. Hold on. Look. This ain't happening again. Good. All right, I'm back. Sandy Boys. The Butterfly, Devil's Dream, Indian Point. No. Ah, here it is. was Sandy, boys. You're welcome. Erica Green. Actually, Mommy, I love you. That was a psycho smile, so I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. All right. All right, so I'm going to be retelling what I told you guys in the first live stream, what I'm going to be doing. All right, so the first thing. Got it. I'm going to be showing you guys how to pluck on how to do pizzicato on the violin with the bow hold. So first, move any finger that's comfortable for you from the bow hold, and then like lightly flick the string like this. It's just like plucking, but with the bow hold. So now I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do the D major scale. So it starts on the D. D, E, A, B sharp, I think. Wait. Here, I'll just show you guys from this angle. So starts on the D string. Open D. And then back down. So that is the D major scale. I would do a little tutorial on how to do that, and I'll put down in the description what that is, what notes there are on the D major scale. So next is G major. So it's open G. Okay, just like follow my fingers. Then repeat the top note. So that is the G major scale. I will also do a tutorial for that. The next thing I'm going to be teaching you is all right. So the next thing is so when you're like doing up bow and down bow. So down bow is this way. Up bow is this way. So when you're doing a slur with like just like going up first and then down is like this. So first up and then down. Wait. So first down and then up. And faster is like this. So that is how to do the up bow and down bow. So how to do down bow and up bow. That's it. All right. Next thing is vibrato. So first, vibrato is is like a technique for intermediate, and it could be for beginners if you're like moving on to Shizuki Book 2, but you'll learn a little bit of vibrato like when you're like getting more into violin. So vibrato is like this. You hear that? That's like a little ringtone for your violin. All right. So vibrato is, so just move your finger. So just move your finger this way. So like this. Until you get the hang of that. And at first it would sound like a siren, like the ambulance, but after it would sound really beautiful. And then you could add it in Ghost Ship like this. So you hear that? Yeah, that is Ghost Ship. Well, that is Ghost Ship by Katie Allison. You already know that. And when Katie Allison plays it, the vibrato is beautiful, like really beautiful. The next thing I'm going to be teaching you is how to do double stops. So you could do it on like on the G and D string, like this. So just like make sure the bow like catches two strings at once, like this. If it doesn't, it will just sound like one string like this. And if you don't catch it in time, then you won't get your double stop. But when you keep trying, then you'll get it. So if you're trying to like make it like really scary, I didn't catch it in time. But if I keep practicing, then it will sound like this. So that is a double stop. So it's like when you play two strings at once. And there's a violinist of the Carolina Renaissance Festival. Her name is Jennifer Mayer. If you've seen my interview, then you will. If you've seen her play before, you'll see that. Well, you'll see that sounds like two violins, because she is really good at doing double stops with the song that she created, like the Veil song. Like she put double stops into that Veil song to make it sound like two violins. Since there's like not another violin to play with her, she just gradually put like double stops in there. So that's a little bit about her. So the next thing I'm going to teach you is staccato. Staccato is just like one short bow like this. Like this. So you'll find it in Allegretto, I think. Yeah. So do you hear that short bow? That is staccato. Just like play like short bows. So just play and lift like this. If you're a beginner, your teacher would like show you all that. I'm just like demonstrating different techniques. The next thing is trills. Trills are like, so when you're like playing one note, you're like, it's like, just pretend like the strings are, or like the fingerboard is like really hot, and then just like flick your finger off of the string like this. You'll find that in like a lot of hard music, like in here, Violin Book 2, you'll find it in there. Um, so you could practice it with the metronome. Like you could like find the beat, or like 1, 2, oh. So you could practice it with the metronome and like get faster at it. And when you're like completely, and when you're like, and when you're at like a speed that your fingers are like vibrating, then you're doing it right, like this. So, like in the like in Vivaldi's Spring. Wait, do you hear that? Yeah, that is the trill. You will find, well, you will hear that in the Vivaldi Spring. So that's a trill. All right. The next thing I'm going to teach you is the hooked bows. Like, wait, like after the trill of Vivaldi, you just have to just do this. But like fast. It's like the it was like the beginning of spring and the end of winter, and it's like really exciting. So now that I explained that to you guys, what's another thing I could teach you? Hey E, do you have anything? E? All right. Ooh, the slide for like folk music. Okay. So the slide for folk music is like, so in Sandy Boys is like this. Do you hear that? So just slide your low 2 from, okay. So just slide your low 2 from low to high. Like that. So I'll like be posting different videos of techniques on the violin, and then I'll be like demonstrating a song. Like I'll be like talking about it and like putting the different, happy Halloween to you. So putting different like techniques into it, and then we'll like play with the techniques, and then you'll get better and better at it. So if you have an audition for if you have an audition, then that'll be the perfect way to practice. Like you could like look at different videos of the song that you have to play, and then you'll get an idea of what you need to practice. And then I will have the tutorial, or you can find different tutorials from famous violinists or local violinists, or from your teacher. Definitely your teacher. So I think that's it. Wait, so there's like a really scary sound effect that you can make with your violin. Is called the bones. You hear that? Yeah, that sounds like bones. And bones are supposed to be like really scary. Like, and you could do a door creaking open like this. Well, like this. Just slide your finger from first position to any position that you want, like this. Or you could do it a little bit like louder, like that. Jennifer, she like plays it like during the Veil song. If you've seen her Veil song, so if you like heard her Veil song before, then you would know what I'm talking about. Like at the end, she does this. Wait, not during the Veil. Well, not during the Veil song, but like during the opening song when like all the dancers are off the stage and they're like really confused they're like pretending to be confused, and it's like and it's really funny when Colette like peeks out, and it's kind of funny when when Jennifer does this, and then it starts playing again. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna be teaching you. Do I have anything else to teach you? Shifting. So shifting is a little bit complicated for absolute beginners because you're still learning violin. But if you're like really like into it and you really want to like get to a challenge, then try shifting. Like shifting to third position. So from the first tape to the third tape. So it's where your third finger is on any string that you're practicing shifting, like this. Sorry, that sounded like a slide. So there's a shifting exercise in page 29 of Shizuki, book 2. You'll keep learning it throughout Shizuki, but it like gets in. So Shizuki book 2 like gets like into it. So here's a little example of an exercise. At first, it would sound like this, but when you're like getting better, just like lift your finger off of the fingerboard like a little bit, like this. And then when you like get the hang of it, you could like go a little bit faster, and then like drop the next note. Well, and then drop the next finger onto the fingerboard, and then you'll like get the hang of it. So that is shifting to third position. Now first position is quite easy. So I taught you staccato, double stops, shifting to third position, trills, and if you're having trouble with like what a half note is, what's a half note again? Oh, I think a half note is this. Like you're just like counting like 2 beats, like 2 beats in. So like in a Blake Midwinter, it's so that is a half note. So just counting 2 beats in. So So this right here, you'll see it in the Blake Midwinter if you guys play this. But like this right here, that's a half note, and it only counts for 2 beats. So it's like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and then yeah, that. So in the quarter note only counts for so half note counts for 2 beats. This right here, it only counts for like 1 beat. So it's da da da. So da. So this dotted quarter note is just like counting for I think 1 beat. Oh, da da da. So if you see something like that, just like hold it out for like 1.5 beat. And then when you see a flag note, it's just like a tied note, like you hear that? Like this. All right, so that is in the Blake Midwinter like this. The flag note is a little bit shorter. It only counts in like a half beat. So yeah, so that's in the Blake Midwinter. If you see notes if you see the dotted quarter note and a flag note like tied together, hold on. So if you see that tied together right here, well, it's all in this music. So if you see that tied together, then just like play like this, da da da, and yeah, that's mostly it. And in A Postcard to Henry Purcell, these right here are the 8th notes. So it's like da 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 dum. So it's like a it's like fast. Like first just play it slow, and then when you like get the hang of it, just like play it fast, like for A Postcard to Henry Purcell. And this is in the key of B. Well, of I think yeah, this is the key of B. So and then when you see something like this, just play you'll just play like a regular so just regular. Don't and then if you see this sign right here, just so that's like a high, so that's like so that is a high I think a E, yeah, a high E. So music is a little bit complicated at first, but when you like get the hang of it, and when you like take music theory, when you like take a class of music theory, then you'll get the hang of this, and it'll be pretty easy. I'm still like learning music theory, so I only like told you the basics of it. All right. I think that's it. I think. Do you guys want me to play you another song? E? I miss talking to you. All right. So I guess I'll see you guys at the Carolina Renaissance Festival tomorrow. Me and E-Money are coming. So Jennifer, if you're watching this right now, just letting you know that we're coming to the Ren Fair tomorrow, and you can buy tickets for us if you want to. Oh, bye. All right, everybody. That's it for this live stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, all right. Bye, everybody. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.